This morning, as I'm standing looking out the kitchen window, I wasn't thinking about success. I wasn't thinking about failure. I was just thinking about showing up. Some days it is and can be a struggle. Just easing out the bed and putting your feet on the floor. And you don't feel like saying, "Here I am, world." You just feel like saying, "Okay, another day." Because life has a way of making us forget how amazing we are. Not because we're less or even think less of ourselves, but because we've been carrying a lot. I can go down a list of the things we have been carrying, but you already know what you're carrying, have been carrying, and continue to carry. And sometimes we carry disappointment that nobody even knows we're holding. So when the day arises, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, we just say, "Okay, another day." Because we may feel heavy, because you forget that beneath all of this that you've been carrying, how amazing you have been. Have you noticed that you kept believing even when the struggle was heavy? Sometimes we remember our mistakes, but we forget our victory. We remember our woulda, shoulda, coulda, if only I did, instead of the times that we made the decisions that not only changed our lives, but the lives of so many people around us. Oh, yes, it's easy sometimes to remember what you didn't do or what you should have done. And that makes you carry the weight. You know, can you remember when you walked through successfully, but you remember the doors that closed, forgot about the doors you walked through? Somewhere along the way, you stopped seeing yourself as the amazing woman that you are and seeing yourself as the way others see you. So when opportunity comes to you, whatever that opportunity is that you've been asking for and praying for, it could be to lead, it could be to speak. You know what it is. It could be to go back to school. It can even be to fall in love again. Instead of stepping forward, you shrink back. You hesitate. You suddenly become an expert at talking yourself out of the very thing that you've been praying and hoping for. Isn't that true? Have you ever prayed for the opportunity and then became terrified when it finally arrived? You said, "Why did I do that? Why did I allow fear or whatever was holding me?" Sometimes you've been told no so many times that you tell yourself no. Sometimes you allow the hurt that you experienced years ago to hold you. But today, I'm not here to talk you into becoming someone else. I'm just here to remind you, you already know who you are. You already done the work. You earned the experience that's before you. You even, as they say, you have the t-shirt and got the receipts. You lived through things they haven't even written about in books yet. You survived seasons that should have broke you. You solved problems, built businesses, raised family. You started over. You lost. You loved, you grieved, but you started over. And somehow you're still standing. So why are you doubting yourself now? Why are you saying, oh, I'm at a certain age and I just can't do it? I don't know how to do it. Maybe the only thing left is just to show up. Okay? Just show up. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means that you have the final say. Showing up doesn't mean you know everything, because no one does. It means you're willing to learn the new thing. Showing up doesn't mean you never make mistakes, because we all do. It means you're no longer letting perfection that's in your mind to keep you away from your purpose. Sometimes showing up looks like walking into a room where you don't even know anyone, and you walk in with your head held up. Okay? Sometimes it looks like making a call, starting a podcast, joining that class, and having the difficult conversation, and just resting. It can also look like going to therapy, going to a sister circle, showing up for you. Showing up is choosing courage over being comfortable. And here's a couple of ways you can show up in your life. First, stop introducing yourself to your experiences of fear, disappointment. Those days are over. You made it through. Stop waiting to feel ready. We already know that you're not going to feel ready. Life is what it is. And stop shrinking. But most of all, I want you to trust the woman you have become. Look at your life. Take a moment to reflect. Trust that woman in the mirror. She's wiser than you're giving her credit for. She is. And show up because you don't have all the answers. And it's all right to continue to learn new things. And I'd like to ask you something as we're talking about showing up for us. Think about the opportunity that you've been talking yourself out of, saying, I don't have enough money, don't have enough time, who's going to support me, or how can I keep going? My body may fail me. No, we're not allowing any of those things to stop us. We're just going to do it in a different way if those challenges are present. What dreams is knocking on your heart? You haven't even shared it, haven't even whispered it out your mouth, holding it in your heart. And you know what? Here's another one. What would happen if I did just show up? Show up for me. What would that look like? Take a moment and close your eyes for a minute and visualize you showing up for you today, tomorrow, next week, next month, the rest of the year. What would that look like? What would you be doing? What does it feel like? Take a deep breath and feel it. What does it feel like showing up for you? Take a moment and think about it and feel it and visualize it. That's what we're going for. And as I stand here looking out my kitchen window, I realized something. The woman I see today is not the same woman I was 20, 30, or even 40 years ago. Thank you, God. Life has shaped me. Faith has strengthened me. Heartache and pain has humbled me. Love has softened me. And experience has prepared me. And now it's time to stop questioning whether I belong. That's for you and me. It's time to just show up. Not because we're perfect, not because we spend a lifetime becoming the woman who others say we is. It's we spend a lifetime becoming the woman God created us to be. So whatever life is inviting you today, whether it's a classroom, a relationship, a friendship, a business, a retreat, a walk in the park, show up. Walk in or walk outside, lift your head and smile, and remember, you already have the t-shirt and you got the receipts. Now, it's time for you and me to just show up. Not because someone is waiting for the gift, but we're showing up for us. Just me and you. Looking out as we look in and reminding you that you have everything you need to show up fully and boldly in the world as yourself. I'll see you next time as we continue to look out our kitchen window.